Hello students, it's Mr. Vini, and today we're going to talk about the early Greeks. Let's start by talking about the geography of Greece. It's important to remember that Greece is a peninsula surrounded by the Ionian Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Aegean Sea. Many Greeks made their living from the sea, such as being fishers or sailors and traders. The mild climate of Greece helped farmers grow wheat, olives, and grapes, and they raised sheep and goats. There's also many mountains in Greece, and along with the seas, this helped to divide the people, and it made them develop independent communities. Let's talk a little bit about the Minoans. The archaeologist Arthur Evans discovered the ruins on this island of Crete. It was southeast of mainland Greece. This great palace at Knossos shows the riches of the Minoans and how great of a civilization they once were. The Minoans made their wealth by trade, and they went to places like Egypt and Syria to do that trading. And around 1450 BC, the civilization suddenly collapsed. Nobody's exactly sure why. There are a couple theories about it, however. Let's talk about the great kingdoms now. One of the great kingdoms, archaeologist H. Schliemann discovered the kingdom of Mycenae, and the Mycenaeans then invaded Greece around 1900 BC, and they became the first Greek kings. Mycenaeans learned and copied a lot of things from the Minoans in bronze work and shipbuilding. Around 1400 BC, they became the major power of the Mediterranean Sea, and many people believe that they were the ones that took over the Minoans, and it's the reason why the Minoans disappeared. By the 1100s, the civilization had collapsed. There had been many earthquakes and also civil wars between the different Mycenaean kingdoms, and this created most of these fortress palaces they had to be gone. The Dorians then will become the next powerhouse in Greece because they have iron weapons, and they were easily able to come over and conquer the Mycenaeans. Now, as the population grew, Greeks, they recovered from this dark age that came about around 700 BC. And as the population grew, they realized they needed to have more space. So they started to colonize. The Greeks would move along the coast of Italy, France, Spain, North Africa, and Western Asia. And this growth led to trade, and it also led to industry, and people began to specialize in the goods that they created. Now, one important term we're going to talk about is the polis, and the polis is also known as a Greek city-state. And like the Mesopotamians, Greek city-states were made up of a city surrounded by countryside. Greek city-states are known as a polis, and they have what's known as an agora and a acropolis, which were the main parts of the city-state. City-states were ran by the citizens, and in early Greece, citizens were also soldiers, and they were called hoplites. Now that's just a little bit about the early Greeks. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later.